happiness through curiosity on TRS Clips. I would like to ask you, what's PM Modi's big bro side? Like, on a more human side, what's the emotional mentoring like?
So I have had opportunity to engage with him for some years before I became minister as a MP. One of the things about him is he's very accessible.
Hmm.
You would not think that is very intuitive about him. Such a busy person dealing with so many complex issues would give you time to meet just an MP. But one of the sort of signature things about him is he's very accessible. The second thing about him is that regardless of where you come from, left or center, you may be well informed about a subject. When you go out there, he's all attention. You see, to a lot of people like me who are not classic politicians, this is an amazing validation that what we have to say, what we have to suggest, what our ideas are, resonate with the most successful political leader in our century. So he listens. He is very patient. If he disagrees, he'll tell you. If he agrees, he will congratulate you. And the third aspect of him, which for me personally, I have experienced after I became minister, he's very invested in each of our successes.
Mm.
So his guidance to us is about how we could be more successful. And I remember very vividly one of the first meetings I had after I became minister with him. And I told him I want to do this. As usual, I was blabbing and I want to do this. I want to do this. And he said, but you should also focus that you should be successful. So that gives you a sort of a focus on what his expectations of you are, that you ought to be successful, not just do work. So that he is invested in your success. He is really encouraging your success. He's rooting for your success as an individual. And he does this for every one of us 74 ministers. So I think it's a tremendous thing to learn from him, to be mentored by him, and to really, you've heard the classic adage, you must respect your leader and the leader must be respected. I think, and I have had the opportunity to work with some very smart, bright people in my life. I've interacted with Jobs, Bill Gates, Andy Grove, and I've met some what I consider really, really capable people, capable personalities. But I have yet to meet a person like Prime Minister Narendra Modi. And I'm not saying this because I'm from the BJP, nor am I saying this because I'm a minister. Truly, as an Indian, I say he his capability, his thinking, his clarity, and his humanity, his humanness towards his colleagues and his party workers is just something very inspiring.
How's he done it? How's that mind
No, I
developed
think
that
that
way?
is the person he is. I think
Okay.
he's so confident about himself. He's so secure about his vision, secure about where he wants to go, where he has come from, that he absolutely is very part of his nature to see other people becoming successful.
Okay.
Whether it is an Indian citizen who's becoming successful, Indian entrepreneur who's becoming successful, startups becoming successful, or indeed his colleagues in politics.
Okay.
So that's I think that's what for me is that I want to be successful because he wants us to be successful.
Okay. Speaking about success in the cabinet, what actually defines the success for a cabinet minister? So here's my take. Again, lots of troubleshooting, figuring out how to plug holes forever through policy and have your policies worked in the long term. Is there anything else?
No, no. Look, in the tech space and the skilling space, the deliverables are more than plugging the gaps. It was to create this modern framework where we can have, instead of 100,000 startups, we can have millions of startups. Instead of having only consumer technology and the internet being the area for startups, we should have the next generation of tech, emerging tech, deep tech startups should be all be from India.
Hmm.
When people in the next 5 years talk about quantum computing and then look at the next quantum computers and qubit, they talk about something from India. When they talk about AI, that is the deliverable. I don't
Hmm.
think your viewers or you should misunderstand that our deliverables are something around the edges, that it's all about plugging holes. Not at all. We are building new India. Prime Minister's vision is not to just take what was in 2014 India and just fix something on the edges. He's basically transforming it, where every young Indian today, what he felt in 2014 is not what he feels in 2023. He looks to the future with so much of optimism. That optimism is what we have to deliver
Hmm.
through policies, through actual work, through enabling framework. So I certainly think we know what our work is, what he expects, And what he expects is essentially lives of every Indian, in particular young Indians and women, to be transformed.
So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you check out this playlist for more videos just like this. It's TRS Clips.